What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my another trade recap today, August 3rd. Last video we um I show you guys how I made 1,500. Today we took a small loss, $28 on the day on both accounts, but definitely a day full of lessons that we must take and move on. Um, let's jump into my plan before market open. So for me, um, Sunday, sorry, Sunday we open at this house right here. We which is yesterday. We move higher, then we start selling off to fill that gap, which we end up doing. Um, Once I saw this move down before market open, I did not wanted to take it before. I wanted to be patient and wait for what market wanted to do. I honestly wanted a move higher to continue lower. We didn't get that. That's why I never got into shorts. We formed this 50-minute double bottom here support. We push higher. Once we push and close above this resistance, I changed my bias to longs. So here's the first trade that I took. I think it was about that entry, and this is my. So the first trade was the best trade, meaning risk to reward, right? Because we only get this push lower, then we respond quickly up, we get another push lower, and then we continue higher, right? After we respect this 15-minute resistance. Then we move higher. We have news at 10 p.m., 10 a.m. So we know once that happened, market moved down. So here is my second trade of the day. I feel like this trade is better. I feel this move is a confirmation that we want to continue higher, right? We want to take last week highs and also Friday's highs. Then what happens is we wait until that market moves higher. Then I enter here. I enter on this candle, which again I feel I needed to be more patient on it. Stop loss was here. TP was here. What I could have done better on this trade was wait for that confirmation, right? Wait, not enter at the highs, but enter more on this around this zone, because we also have this 1 minute fair value gap, which is where we buyers get in, right? I think if we waited for this to form, we have an SMT here, 1 minute SMT, and then what can we do is I think we'll be better, because now we definitely have that as a stop loss, and then we can target better risk to reward on the trade. But then when I'm a break even, I move my break even on this move up, and then that's when I got out again. So both trades were similar, and I still didn't manage to control my emotions on these both trades. This trade, the idea was good. The problem was my entry, right? Again, and also I got a little late compared to where I will actually wanted to buy. The lesson for the first trade was if I'm going to take a trade, I need to trust my setup. I need to trust in myself. I cannot let emotions control me and let fear make decisions, because then that's when we make the wrong decisions, when we let fear take over. And then on the second trade, I think it was a bad entry, but and it created unnecessary emotions. But I think the trade was good as well. It was a good trade, just a bad entry. And sometimes the trade idea isn't wrong. It's just execution, which that was the biggest goal for me today. Now we're gonna go over to what it's something that I had happened from in me as a trader in the past years, is trades like this ones. I first of all regret taking this trade. Market is making higher highs, higher lows. No reason to take a shorts here. We still have the weekly TP, not even touch. We haven't even taken it out, and so I decided to go shorts basically just to target this lows right here. Again, there's nothing to like go over this trade. Like this trade shouldn't happen. It should not have happened. Good thing about this trade is that I reacted fast to it. I knew what was going on. I knew that I got in because I just wanted to make like money instead of actually following a plan, actually following a shorts. And obviously, market has been bullish all day, so there was no reason for me to even take that trade. Here is where you, as a trader, need to be really disciplined with what trades you take during the day, because if you don't have discipline, if you don't have rules, then you're gonna lose your mind. And this is why I have a rule that I can only trade three contracts per day. I mean 3 trades per day, sorry, and then it locks me out. Here's a proof. I only of the $28 loss. Yeah, Friday's win. So market doesn't care what feels like what's expensive, right? Market only cares about order flow. Today my analysis was right, but my execution was wrong. For tomorrow goal, I want to focus just on 3 things. I want to be able to trade in the direction of my bias of the trade that I want to see play out, and 2, wait for my side entry. A better entry will make me feel less emotions, and then not add base of fear or greed, so I can just stay focused and let the trade actually play out. And number 3, if I miss a trade, I miss a trade. No forcing, because when you force things, they usually tend to go away from you, right? So if you're forcing a trade, are you really gonna take that trade? You might take it. You might be it might happen because of luck, but not because of a plan. So those are my 3 lessons and goals for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This channel is just about documenting my journey as a future trader. I'm going to share the wins, the loss, everything that I go over along this journey. So if you enjoy honest trading content, subscribe, and I will see you on the next recap, which will be tomorrow. If we end up taking a trade. And just want to say, for whoever's staying on this video, that today proved that being right about the market isn't enough. I have to execute, and you have to execute your plan with discipline. And that's the skill. I'm trying to build for every single day. That's the skill, not only in trading but in life, outside of life. Go to the gym, eat healthy, take care of yourself or your mind, because if you don't, then how are you gonna be able to perform at the highest levels, right? So I just want to leave that lesson there for whoever's watching this, and thank you again. I'll see you guys tomorrow.